Hey y'all, this is my riff review. I'm ripping through the plains. My name's Mary. I'm going to show you a bit about one of my favorite MMOs and a few aspects about it. You can see here, this is my level 51 cleric. I'm currently in the zone Accompany Ascended, which is the starting zone for the Defiance. You can see the rift there in the distance. That's a death rift. There are many types of rifts in the game, both minor and major, and then you could be crafting rifts, PvP rifts, and raid rifts. Um, you can see, the standard monsters, they have the red above their head, let you know they're hostile against you. I think the graphics are very clear. It gives you a really sense of the world around you. Sorry about the green parts here. Those are monsters that haven't fully loaded in. Machine's a little slow. The good thing is you could not catching all the lag that I was having tonight. But it's not a very large zone. Of course, this is just a small part of Free March, which is the Defiance large starting zone for up to level 20. Here we have the City of Meridian, which is the home city for the Defiance, up to level 50. Yes, after level 50 you can still come back, but there's a zone specifically for those who have crossed 50. And there's a bunch of stairs that leads up to Meridian, as you can see. Meridian is built back into the mountain. You have crafting halls and the natural mage school, and a porticolum that helps you travel throughout the world without having to running all the way across it. Here we have the Defined Landing, which is the starting point for the Guardians. I'm on my level 15 cleric. This is my founder's mount that I have here from being one of the ones that bought the collector's edition when the game first launched. Currently only available if you save up your Raptor rewards points for it. As you can see, there's not a huge difference between the starting zones of the Defiance and the Guardians. It's not like in some other games where the evil side or the Defiance would have a dark, gloomy place, while the Guardians have a nice, airy little flowery place. The main difference between the Defiance and the Guardians is what they believe. And for the East, this is Sanctum. This is this home city for the Guardians. It's built on a small island. Both are set in a way to be well fortified against the other against enemies. Pardon me, sorry. Um, Naturally we have factions, but right now, because of Storm Legion, in a way they are working together. There are some zones that are strictly just Guardian only, like the beginning zones, and there are some that they share up in the higher levels, where you might run across the Guardian if you're Defiant, or vice versa. And some servers are PvP, where you can attack the other team if you run across other side if you run across them. On the PvE or RP PvE servers, you would have to flag yourself or accidentally attack them, which flags yourself, which tends to be my problem sometimes. Oops. Okay, and here we are in the upper city called Tempest Bay. Both Guardian and Defiance alike share this zone. You usually can get access to it when you reach Iron Pine Peak, which is one of the higher level zones. It still has a porticolum to get there, and it's big fortified. It's on its own little island, just like Sanctum, except there's no bridge to get there. You have to get there by boat. Next up, we're going to see this is a rift here that's a part of a zone event going on in Pre-March. I'm a bit too high for this zone, but I didn't want it to last forever. So, and you've got an invasion here going off to the right. One thing I do dislike about Rift is that when you're doing the pickup quest where things are sparkling on the ground, if you're in a group, it takes longer because you don't usually get credit for somebody else in the group picking up one. So here we are. This is a Death Rift. It's a Harbinger of Elspeth zone event going on. And right now I'm the only one here at this rift. Um, I'll be joined shortly by a low level here in just a moment. So I'm just gonna take care of things. I'm trying to progress the zone event so we can get to the end of the big boss. Um, when you get into rifts and stuff, you can join a public group, like if you run around by yourself, to help you defeat the rift, because sometimes they can be a little difficult if they're on your level. So I'm going to join the public group here in a second, and due to the fact that this person is about level 17 or so, I'm going to mentor down to their level, which lowers my power naturally, but allows them still to get XP, and I get XP as well now because I'm mentored down to their level. And that way everybody gets credit and nobody gets left out. Sometimes it's best to work in groups to get things done a lot faster, because you're doing more damage and able to take down enemies faster, because rifts are timed, as you see here, over here, that time is clicking down. You can see on the mini map these little there's little, seems to be diamonds. Those are showing where ward stones are that need to be defended during these zone events. I, as you can see, there are these, all the enemies usually have some kind of glowing color corresponding to the rift, part of the type of rift that they are a part of. These are purple because it's a death rift, and that means they're shade touched or plain touched. There's several different crafters in the game. I do like crafting. It's a lot of fun. Here the zone event has completed to the near to the end of the big boss. Just saw she came running out of our rift, so we're trying to hurry up and finish this rift we're working on so we can go and join in with the group that's working on getting rid of the big boss at the end so we can get our rewards. See, rift seal. I'm gonna mount up. See, look on my map. The big skeleton shows me where the skeleton head shows me where the boss is. So I'm gonna run down this road here, down to the camp she's attacking, and see we've had somebody else, lower level, join our group, and we're all working to get rid of the big boss at the end. Yeah, these big bosses, they have a lot of hit points naturally because they're designed for raids pretty much at the end of the zone event, because they want people to group together in big groups to take on this really big monster, and they usually do a lot of damage. You can see mine's ticking down. I was busy healing everybody else rather than watching myself. Since Rift is free to play, it does have some parts where you have to purchase things with Rift credits. I had already used my soul walk, which is what I just did to revive myself, and so I had to purchase one from the store. I was experiencing a lot of lag through this. Um, and you can see on the mini map the cross axes with skeleton head showing where the boss is, and the little circle thing showing that it is a plane event, meaning you'll get plane rewards for it. I've given Rift a 9 out of 10 score because it's just, I think Treon Worlds did really good putting it together. It's got a lot of aspects to encourage group play, so you don't feel like you have to solo everything. Now that the boss is dead, we're going to get our rewards. Yay! I'm going to do a little jump because it's exciting. Alright, and one other thing I do like about Rift is they have a daily login gift, which I'm getting right here. Usually it's an artifact of some sort. Artifacts are little sparklies you can find on the ground. I love collecting those. I'm a big sparkly fan. Well, that's all I have for today. Have a great day, and hope you enjoyed my review.